there, Scorpio. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. I hope you guys are doing well. So let's go ahead and do this reading for you using these 3 card decks, my self-created ones, the Scenarios deck, the Veil of Deceit and Desire. It acts very much like a tarot deck in that it's got upright and reversed interpretation. So we'll take a look and see what scenario comes through for the collective here. I'll also grab a card or two from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle and taking a look at what your person needs to say from their 5D thoughts, their 5D self. Okay, and then we'll clarify everything with my Celestial Cosmos Tarot. All right, Scorpio, so it is a general reading as usual. So please take from it what makes sense for you and release the rest. All right, what's the scenario that wants to come through? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Scorpio. We have an Aries lover, and of course, not every single person tuning in and watching this is focused on an Aries lover. So that's very specific. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, though. You could have Aries in your chart as well, Scorpio, but I'm going to go ahead and grab another scenario since that's so specific. Let's grab another card here. So this one's wanting to come up in the reverse here, so that's how we will read it. This one is the Maid. All right, so answers to no one, no longer a doormat, cleans up their own mess. So somebody's taking responsibility for their own actions and behaviors here and basically learned a lesson. It's like, I've given my power over to other people before, but I'm not going to answer to anybody else but myself at this point. You're done being that doormat. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries lover. So the Aries lover in the upright, the chaser, courageous, generous, protective, an honest partner, an affectionate lover. So if they actually were being honest with you, okay, perhaps you have moved on to somebody like this rather than someone that you couldn't trust. So let's grab some verbiage here, some dialogue from the Heavenly Hearts Oracle for Scorpio. So what do they need to say from their 5D self, their 5D thoughts? You don't have to touch me to touch me. So this is a clear indication that more than likely they're not with you, but they still feel your vibe, okay? And maybe that's something that you can relate to as well. So there's a separation. There is distance. All right, let's clarify with some tarot here for you, Scorpio. Angels and spirit guides, please. What do we need to know about this connection? And if you really relate to this for yourself, Scorpio, I mean, I can't imagine my Scorpios being a doormat, but if you relate to that, you're not doing that anymore. Whatever mess you might have gotten yourself into, you got yourself out of it, or hopefully in the process of getting yourself out of it. Love it. Ace of Wands. Okay, so this is giving you another chance to do things differently. This is a new beginning. All right. We have the Hangman. So just the fact that it says you answer to no one, no longer a doormat. I really love how this is coming through because you needed to leave a situation where perhaps you were engaged in that type of relationship where they just didn't honor you, where they just did not treat you right. So you had to take it upon yourself to make the right choice, to make the right decision and sever ties with this person. You had to let go because it could have been one of those things where you lost your voice in the relationship. So you needed to find it for yourself. It took you needing to speak up for yourself. And this is how you spoke up. Look at this. The Death card represents Scorpio. It's coming through very loudly for this reading that you were not going to put up with anyone's crap. You know, you took it upon yourself to end a situation because it just was not working for you. Somebody could have disrespected you. It doesn't necessarily only have to be third party or infidelity or trust issues. Although for some of you guys, I kind of feel that that was exactly what happened. So regardless of whether your person was an Aries, this person is coming through as a chaser. So they could have been chasing after other people. And if that was the case, you didn't put up with that, or shouldn't put up with that, Scorpio. So here's the thing with that death card, especially for you. You're meant to change. You're meant to grow. You're meant to evolve. You really are meant to go through this huge metamorphosis where people that you might have severed ties with, if they were to see you again, it's almost like you're unrecognizable because you're a much more empowered person at this point. And that's the energy that will be exuding from your vibe. It's almost like you've got this glow to let the universe know, to let the world know that, hey, I'm different. I've changed. I'm better. And no one's ever going to treat me like a doormat. Wow. All right, what else when it comes to this situation? Yeah, somebody clearly wants a fresh start, wanting a new beginning. However, this falls on you too, Scorpio. This is life handing you another chance, a fresh start. If, let's just say you might have an ex who wants to reconnect, and if you're not interested, this is you closing the door on that and just starting fresh, believing in what you can find, believing in yourself. So if you're afraid, if you're scared to take that leap, don't be, because where you're going to land is someplace more positive than where you were. We do have the divine masculine showing up as the Emperor. So if you happen to be divine feminine watching this, this could either be representing a new love coming in, somebody that you can trust, somebody that you will have a much better experience with romantically, or we have a masculine who will come back and do things differently, coming from a more positive experience. Oh my God, look at the next card. We have the Empress. That is followed by the Four of Wands. Either you already see this person that you're thinking about as a twin flame, or by severing ties with somebody who fell short of treating you right, you might ultimately find your perfect match here. By moving on to a different path, life will lead you here if it hasn't already. There could be future marriages here for some of you, or even having a child or starting a family. This is beautiful the way this is coming through. This is a new chapter for some of my Scorpios. It looks amazing. So either a new chapter with somebody new, or a new chapter with somebody that you had a falling out with, where you guys are two very different people, better people, to be able to interact with each other in a very different way, to be able to bring in happiness and joy and fulfillment. Look at this. We have the Ace of Pentacles as well as the Lover's card. Okay. This person could have certainly been a very passionate lover, or that's how they see you. You could be dealing with Gemini here as well. So it comes down to the choices that either were made or are being made at this point. The Ace of Pentacles is a solid offer, perhaps of commitment, or even of marriage or long-term commitment on their part, or for both of you. So the foundation is being strengthened at this point. When it comes to your finances, that looks pretty darn good as well, Scorpio. So I really do feel that your own death card energy, there's a purpose to that. There's always a purpose to it, but something really significant coming through for this message. You're being given another opportunity in love, and I have a feeling you're about to find it. All right, so I will leave that there. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I'll provide the link to all the decks that you see here. Thank you so much, Scorpio. I'll see you next time.